Hello class, I hope everyone's having a great week. In our society, there's fundamentals, and these fundamentals combine to make up our society. One of these fundamentals is education. In the United States, we understand the importance of education, because even after K-12, we push students to further their education by going to college or university. We, as ourselves, as college students, understand the impact education has on both our personal lives and our career choices. But there's a problem happening now in the United States school system. And this problem is causing the loss of knowledge by students because of a longer summer break and the inability for them to practice their education and studies. I have done a significant resource on this topic to be able to deliver the speech. I'm going to start with the problem that is called the summer slide. According to Lynch, the phenomenon known as the summer slide, where students actually lose knowledge with too much time away from school. Now, this image shows how the average students might lose information during a summer break that's too long. According to Rule, students' achievement scores were at least 1 month lower when they returned to school because of the effects of the extended summer vacation. According to Bennett, these are measured by testing the students before the summer break and then after the summer break is over, showing how the test scores are lower. The cause of lost knowledge is due to the summer slide. A longer summer break is causing students to lose information and not having the ability to practice their studies. Summer slide affects students' retention of information. According to Wackelman, during the school year, achievement scores were relatively even between the groups. During the summer, however, when learning is dependent on home, the gaps were much larger. According to Allington, talk to almost any elementary teacher and the beginning of the school year, and she or he will testify to the well-known phenomenon that the first several weeks of school are often devoted to playing catch-up with students to make up the lost time they spent during the summer vacation. There is a correlation between socioeconomic statuses and the loss of information due to summer slide. Because of the effect of lower socioeconomic status on some students, they have no resources to practice their studies, or their parents having them not able to practice their studies. According to Bennett, loss in reading scores vary by socioeconomic status. Students from low-income families lose about 2 months of reading progress each summer, while students from middle-income families actually gain knowledge. This usually is due to lower income status families usually giving the students more of a fun time, of more like giving them tablets or gadgets to distract them and not able to practice their studies. While some of the more middle class and upper class could hire tutors, pay for camps, and further the study of students. The problem is the longer summer break making the majority of students forget information and not having the repetitive practice. So we know that this problem is the summer slide, but the solution is a year-round calendar instead of a traditional calendar year. Now, this image here depicts a traditional calendar year where we obviously know that there's a big old 60 days of summer vacation and then another big old 70 days of learning. with a small Thanksgiving sliver and then a small sliver in between Thanksgiving and the winter break, and then another extensive time until spring break, and then another time until the summer vacation happens again, and then the restart of the next school year. According to Winkleman, there are 4 9-week terms followed by 4 3-week breaks. This pattern is continued throughout the school year, ending with a 5-week break in the summer. They added a break in between the summer and the Thanksgiving break and labeled it as fall by splitting up the summer break and making it shorter and adding days throughout the other breaks. While, according to Lynch, while the overall students' numbers show no significant difference in learning for better or worse, at-risk students tend to do better in year-round setups. According to this table, it shows test results of students, and they show how more positive results from a year-round school than the negative results, showing that some students are benefiting from this new calendar system. One of the biggest problems is people think we will overwork the students, but many other countries have more days than the US. The United States only has about 180 school days per year. Even if students add a summer break, this would extend their schooling instead of balancing it out by readjusting the summer break into different breaks and shortening how much time they spend in school and how much time they spend outside of school. Students are losing information because of this long summer break, causing a problem on the summer slide. And right now, the greatest solution to the summer slide is the year-round calendar. This is because instead of adding days to the school year, we're just removing and readjusting how the school uses the vacation days they already have. This doesn't eliminate how many vacation days they have, so there are breaks for the students so they don't get overworked. So if a middle class family does want to use out-of-pocket to hire tutors or do camps or extracurricular activities for their child, they could still do so. But it evens out the level playing field for lower income status students without making them feel bad by making them go to summer vacation school. This problem is something that we need to address by talking to our students, our children, our teachers, administrations, and to our lawmakers, so each school district all together use the new year-round school calendar, because education is very important to everybody, especially for the students of tomorrow.